Hello everyone! Today, we'll take a look at the best gaming keypads in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these keypads, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which keypad are you using right now, and what is your opinion on them? Let me know in the comments. Starting off the list, we have the Razer Tartarus Pro, the best high-end keypad. The Tartarus Pro is compact, but very feature-rich. The 2.7 by 5.8 by 8.4 inch keypad features a whopping 32 customizable inputs, including keys, a scroll wheel, and a D-pad. You're technically getting just under a third of the functions of a full-size keyboard in a device that's around 1/5 as wide. I could comfortably find a spot for it next to a full-size gaming keyboard on my messy, crowded desk. The most exciting parts of this keypad are its analog optical keys. Rather than use one of the Razer's more traditional mechanical switches, clicky greens, silent oranges, or linear yellows, Tartarus uses pressure-sensitive analog optical switches. These are more like the buttons on a controller than traditional keys. Instead of a simple pressed or unpressed binary, these keys let you push them down the pathway and respond accordingly like most other modern Razer gear. The Razer Tartarus Pro runs on the Razer Synapse software, enabling you to reprogram the buttons, customize the RGB lighting, and create profiles to link with individual games. The software does everything it's supposed to do, and it is twofold helpful as you can bind two functions to each key. Quirky new features, including optical keys and adjustable actuation, make for a novel upgrade in the Tartarus Pro, the latest in Razer's long-enduring gaming keypad line. Next, we have the Red Dragon K585 DI-TI, best for the money. The Red Dragon K585, a one-handed RGB mechanical gaming keyboard, is a highly functional keyboard ready to improve your gaming skills. With this option, you get color choices, programming ability, and an ergonomic design. The benefits are fantastic, and it's in the mid-range cost, ready to fit into most budgets. Ergonomically designed with the detachable wrist rest section, connected by magnets, the wrist rest offers excellent support to make use more comfortable. First, the keyboard comes with a slim and tactile design with out-of-mute blue switches. Getting rid of all the keys you don't need, every key becomes an action key, accessible from one hand, and helps you get a rhythm built for easier gaming. You also get 7 programmable macro keys to bind multiple commands and activate instantly, quickly, and efficiently. With 7 programmable macro keys, binding multiple commands and starting them immediately is quick and straightforward. Assign single or multiple keystrokes to any macro key to save precious time in the middle of a battle. Next, the RGB backlit modes come in 5 options with a range of 16.8 million colors. Give yourself gorgeous color and keep the lights off in the room, which helps to save electricity. All of the keys are lit too, for easy viewing and corded to reduce downtime. Third on the list, we have the Logitech G13, best for most people. While gamers have plenty of specialized mice and keyboards to choose from, sometimes you want a device that gives you a little more control. Sometimes you just don't want an entire keyboard. For times like these, there is the Logitech G13. This advanced game board separate gaming keypad gives you all of your WASD controls, programmable macro keys, and quick-fire commands without the bulk of a keyboard and the added comfort of a use-specific design. If you're looking for a way to step up your gaming, this could be it. The design is beautiful with elegant and sharp lines with its primarily black matte finish, avoiding the garishness that occasionally afflicts gaming peripherals. Overall, gives a sense of luxury. Few peripherals can match as usual with Logitech. The software is also rather good, though it could use improvement in some key areas, offering a visual representation of the G13, where a click on any of its virtual keys brings up a menu with the various options matching keyboard keys, script, or macros. Each of them couldn't be simpler. While not quite the consummate marvel we had hoped for, despite its flaws, Logitech's G13 Advanced Game Board is the most desirable gaming keypad on the market and justifies its high price with features like a programmable LCD screen and backlighting in any color you would want. Moving further, we have the Razer Tartarus V2, the best runner-up. The Tartarus V2 is what Razer calls an ergonomic keypad, which means it's a tiny keyboard with 4 rows of 5 keys. A piece except for the bottom row, where there's a scroll wheel in place of the 5th key. All of this is above a hand rest off to the side, there's an 8-directional pad, a small circular button by default, and a thumb button that usually functions as a spacebar. When using the Razer Tartarus V2 Chroma keypad, the first thing you observe is that you'll have to leave your year's worth of keyboard habits behind. When you first switch to the 32 key setups, you need a brief time before mastering your keys and getting smooth on them using the keypad for your favorite games. Razer offers its signature Synapse software to program the Tartarus V2 according to the custom mapping needs. Several exclusive options make Synapse necessary for your backlighting customization. Once you save the settings to the profile, the settings get uploaded to the cloud storage. The Razer Tartarus V2 offers competitive gaming requirements with a higher price and slightly less utility. After testing it in several games, one thing clarifies: it is best for shooting games. For other games, you may feel a little less functionality. However, you can't ignore it without giving it a try for your favorite games. Lastly, we have the incredible Azeron Classic, the best overall. The most striking thing about the Azeron keypad is the aesthetics. At first glance, it looks like something they'd have used to interrogate prisoners in the late 1800s, except it comes in a rainbow. Honestly, it seems like the kind of novelty contraption you'd wave off as a gimmick. While I might get some people riled up if I were to suggest it is the worthy replacement of the sacred WASD, the Azeron keypad has actually become integral to my gaming experience. I'm loath to go back to boring old key presses. There are even 2 models to choose from, one with 26 keys and another with 2 fewer. The more extensive version gives your middle finger access to 5 buttons and your index finger. The compact version replaces those ridiculous towers with button-top stumps. I prefer the latter, as the angle of the higher buttons can be a little awkward, especially if you're sporting long nails. But it doesn't look nearly as dusted. The software is super easy to use and even shows which buttons are being pressed on screen to double-check you're mapping the right one. You can even calibrate the analog stick to output to prevent any problems with input type flickering back and forth. I have never awarded a perfect score for anything before, but the Azeron keypad is utterly flawless.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our latest uploads.